probably back in about 74 when you originally got together.
Yeah, summer of 74.
You were innovators, obviously. I mean, you still are, but so many people now are crediting you with the whole, you know...
They should, you know.
You do like to take all the credit for what's happening in music.
Yeah, well, we deserve it, you know.
Well,
but it wasn't...
Credit what credit's due, you know.
It probably wasn't until you went over to Europe that things really started to happen. I mean, like, what was happening here, or we'll say in North America for you at the time? Were you just like people looking at
Nothing
you like
was
you were
happening
nuts or
anywhere,
something?
you know. It was like we were the only people doing what we were doing. Nobody else was doing what we were playing. And when we went to England, they were listening to pub rock, Dr. Feelgood and stuff like that. And it wasn't until after we left, and we played 2 sold-out shows. And I guess the more hipper people, like the people that now are in the Clash and people like that, you know, they had gotten our import album and they were in tune to what we were doing. And after we left, the whole British invasion kicked off. The whole, the Clash, the Pistols, the Jam,
The Damned.
You know, Damned, right?
So you feel responsible for that?
well, out of the new thing, yeah.
The new generation,
I mean,
the new revolution or something.
You guys have never really had one of those bona fide, you know, unequivocally, undeniably hit singles. That bug you? That must just not your craw.
That's not what we're all about, see. We're, you know, there's more to us than that.
Yeah.
You know, like we changed the course of rock history in '76. You know, I think we brought a whole new attitude, a new sound, a new spirit, a new excitement and fun to music that was no longer there. And you know, in a sense, revolutionized rock and roll that affected everybody to this day. Bands like Metallica like incorporate our sound, and you know, with metal, and everybody uses our sound as a basis for their own, you know. And I think that says a whole lot more than being a one-hit wonder or something like that.
Yeah. Well, obviously, wouldn't shun having a hit single, though, would you? I mean,
Yeah, well,
it would be nice to have one.
You know, the only thing that's a bit frustrating is that, you know, we really, everything we do, we put, you know, 100% of every, you know, like, integrity is like the most important thing to us, and high ideals, you know, and principles. And our albums are great. You know, we make the best albums. This is our 10th studio album. And I don't get it.
1987.
It's 1987.
Punk rock out of context for the times.
Yeah, it's a reaction against all the mediocrity and pretentiousness, and that's been with us for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And it's still here in 1987, and that's why we're still here.
Yeah, there's a need for it, but has there been pressure from outside sources or self-imposed pressure to change with the times a bit?
No, we do what we want to do. You know, we call the shots, and you want to make it on your own terms. You're not into compromising, and you know, we're doing it because it excites us. And we're doing it for our fans.
Yeah.
And,